Hey, welcome to Toyed Fishing. Today I'll be showing you how to tie the actual version of the GT knot. So I'm hoping you've seen the video for the viral version prior to watching this episode. Basically the version of the GT knot that has gone viral on YouTube. However, this variant, the actual GT knot, may have slipped by the wayside as the easier version, the viral one, seemed to take all the glory. But we found out in episode 15 of the World's Strongest Fishing Knot that it did not really have the legs to support the apparent claims like this knot is 100% strong. If that all sounds confusing, please take a look at our GT knot confusion episode. Click right up here for that, where we uncover 4 variants to the GT knot. This knot is fairly complex, but you will see as we break it down into 3 key areas, it will all become very simple, and for some may become the knot of choice for braid to mono or braid to fluoro. Let's unpack these 3 stages in the order of tying the complete knot. Stage 1. Tie a bimini twist in your main line. Stage 2. Take your leader length and tie a figure of 8 knot with the additional turn. Right, in stage 3, weave the leader line into the braid loop, similar to the interlocking feature as the FG knot. So I'm guessing at this point we've got 2 camps that have formed. Those on this side, camp 1, who will say it's far too complicated, just use an easy knot and fish a third of your line weight. And then we've got the people in this camp who are going to go, well, I want to try a new knot, I want to try something new, possibly tie a really strong knot, and don't mind taking 2 to 3 minutes to make a line-to-line fishing knot. Let's take a look at how to tie the actual version of the GT knot. This may be one of the best line-to-line connections I've seen. Oh, and just a reminder, we'll have some tips and tricks later for you to take a look at. They may help when tying this knot. Right, let's unpack it. Stage 1, tie the bimini twist in your main line, as we did in the how-to tutorial. Click right up here for that if you're unsure how to tie this knot. Also check out the Bimini Twist World's Strongest Fishing Knot episode for info on the Bimini Twist. We also state all the test data, how many wraps to use to achieve the same results we did. Alright, stage 2. This is easy, isn't it? Take your leader material and cut off the desired leader length you'll be using for your rig. You could opt to also leave it on the spool depending on the size of your bimini loop. Take the leader line and place the tag end over the standing end. Then wrap the tag end around the standing end twice. Then pass the tag end through this loop. You will notice an additional wrap running through the middle of the knot. I would then pull the knot loosely together, ensuring the knot has a decent sized lobed end on either side. This knot in the leader line is called a figure of 8 knot with an additional wrap. Then grab your braid or mono bimini twist loop and ensure both arms of the loop are equal. Form a pointed section at the top and pass the bimini loop through the leader knot. Ensure the main line enters and exits through the same direction and the openings on the leader knot. I would then pull through at least 10 to 12 inches of your double bimini twist line. Stage 3. The easiest way for this stage is to employ a third hand trick, as we did with the bimini twist. Rod handle, reel handle, boat cleat, chair, door handle, your foot, etc. etc. Take the bimini twist loop and pass it over your third hand. In my case, it's the terminal knot fixing point on our tensile tester. I would then take the bimini twist actual knot and pull it away from your third hand, creating some tension. Then take the leader line, pass it completely through, and then in an anti-clockwise direction, pass it all the way around this side of the bimini loop. Then back in the loop and then pass it around this side of the bimini twist loop in a clockwise direction. And then back through the middle, continue doing the pattern that resembles a number 8. Do it 5 times for each side, basically 10 wraps in total, 5 on the left and 5 on the right. I would then coerce this weave section to the top of the bimini loop. Ensure to use the single section of braid line below the bimini twist knot when doing this to ensure the loop gathers evenly and supports both ends of the bimini equally. Once this is near the top, I would then wet the leader knot and then wrap the leader tag and standing end and cinch the leader knot. You can then wet the weave section of the GT knot with saliva and tighten down. Use a pair of bars here on a single main line and the leader line. This will allow the knot to tighten uniformly and allow both sides of the braid loop to carry the load. You can then cut the single tag end of the leader line. Leave about 1/8 of an inch or 3 millimeters. And that's it, the actual GT knot. Tips of the day, got a few of them for you here, so bear with me. Number 1. Right, figure of 8 knot. For those of you that know me and watch these videos, you've heard this one before. Know what the various different stopper knots are and how to tie them. We've even tested these knots, and if you watch that video, you will know why the figure of 8 knot is used in all of the GT knot variants. If you want to know more, take a look at the fishing knot playlist. Click right up here for that. Right, number 2. Ensure to tighten the leader knot up prior to cinching the full knot. This will prevent most of the mainline knot creeping into the leader knot. Right, number 3, as always, saliva. It's really important on this knot, especially for mono to mono and braid to mono variant. When you pull the leader and mainline knot together, you can generate a lot of heat and compromise the monofilament rather easily. Number 4, wrap counts. In the how-to tutorial, these are a guide for the exact wrap counts referred to our World's Strongest Fishing Knot episode on this knot. Number 5. For this knot, on a braid variant, you may notice the first pair of weaves draw into the leader knot when you finally cinch the knot up. This cannot really be prevented and is part of the design of the knot. Number 6. To tighten this knot up evenly, ideally you need to use a set of bars to ensure both braid forks within the knot are loading up equally. Right, number 7. You'll need to coerce the weave detail into position prior to the final cinch, as this could in fact tighten well above the leader knot if done incorrectly. Right, the most important detail of this video is this. Well, actually, it's got nothing to do with this video. All we need to know now is how strong is this fishing knot. So I hope you have time to take a look at that video. Stay tight and stay toy, and I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. The GT knot, the actual version, looks like a fantastic knot and certainly is one of the best looking fishing knots available for anglers to use. It may take a few minutes to tie, but I think it will be well worth it. If you have any spare time, please like, please subscribe and check out our website. Tight lines, and thanks for watching this episode of the GT knot, the actual version. Oh, and just one last comment, there will definitely be a love-hate side to this knot. Potentially, this could be one of the strongest knots available, but on the flip side, coercing those figure of 8 weaves so they're tight and fit snug up against the leader knot may prove too much for some. I think what will be the selling factor is to see how strong this knot actually is. Let's hope we can get it on the World's Strongest Fishing Knot series very soon, if it's not up there already. Oh yes, and one last question. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Did the GT knot come first, or did the FG knot come first? Based on what we saw in the GT knot confusion video, I think I'm siding with the GT knot for the original weave knot. Take care, see you guys and girls later. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy tying this fantastic knot. It's a good knot. It takes a few minutes to tie, but it looks freaking awesome. Yeah, if you don't know how to tie the Bimini twist, check that out. It's worth the effort. You will like it, and especially you can get to put it into this knot and many other knots. See you later.